12:30, that'd be cool. If we would like to then check in again, probably at like 1:30, 2 o'clock, that'd be cool.
Okay.
I didn't go to bed until 3:30 last night.
Jesus.
Oh. Okay.
Let me say that. I really hope y'all
I'm probably
didn't
gonna
hear
change
that
that later, but there you go, Sydney. You get to see me in a dress.
No.
Probably not gonna last long. I don't like any of the dresses. Okay. So, are we starting?
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
He no here no more.
Who's not here?
Who
no
no here
more?
no more?
I'm sorry, I just saw what you posted an hour ago, Tori, in the new chat. He no here no more. I just saw that and it made me giggle. Traveling Chaos?
Yeah, welcome.
Bitch, that was an hour ago.
No, I know, but I just realized what it was called.
Yeah. Welcome to Traveling Chaos.
Welcome to the Chaos Crew 2.0.
That's why Chad's there.
I'm so happy I muted. That one was so loud. Oh, I'm sorry.
Tink.
I bet that did not sound good in y'all's ears. That was glass. My bad, pimp.
What?
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
What? You want to come up? You can come up. Rootin' tootin' party.
I never hear Wesley anymore. I used to hear him. I don't hear him anymore.
He's asleep.
Oh, he's asleep, or he remember he does night shift.
No, not today. Yeah.
Not today, but in general. Because his ass was unemployed there for a minute. Doing weird shift shit. I don't know. Ha. Ha. He. Hi. He. Hi.
Hi. We catch up with the crew as you are unable to fly your castle into the shadow.
Correct.
Currently walking through ruined Zekio Kingdom structures.
Yeah, it's my town. Yeah, the Erie's just gonna like quickly be walking through it first and then realizing what's happening and start walking at a slower pace and just like staring in disbelief. Hi. You wanna lay down? Would you like to stop touching tail to the fucking screen?
Rub tail against screen. Do it now.
Yeah. How big? Hi. You like this? Like this one? Oh yeah, like this one. Okay. Are we actually in initiative order? Thanks.
You're welcome. It was just gave Sydney a little anxiety.
Oh. Anxiety.
I think... What building would Erie be the most interested in?
Probably either the two buildings with a giant split between them.
I'll go with this one.
Cool. Give me perception.
Cool.
Can Fawn also make one for this area, please?
Absolutely, positively.
Oh, thank God Mr. Pretty helped me. What the fuck? Yay, baby! Good job.
Shit. Well, I am home, aren't I?
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Damn, Erie.
Hee 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 hee. Great. Yuri, you
does not
start
like that he can have
walk
people.
towards this this building that you know was like the best butcher shop in all of town, where you would get like deliveries to bring back to the castle for steaks and fine briskets.
Frescatos.
The jovial Zekiel, who was a little bit too big for his own apron, but he always had a smile on his face.
Yeah, he was fat and happy, bro.
You reminisce a little bit at the building as you see from the shadows, like, breathing. As glowing, dark red eyes stare at you from the shadows of the building.
I stare back.
I want to pet it.
I want to pet it. I'm about to send you a picture of the thing you want to pet.
I'm curious if y'all can hear her purring. She's right next to the mic.
No.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay.
There you go. I put the picture in images.
Bone puppy.
Just know I miss you all. Why did you send that in Atia?
You know, because I missed telling them that they're valued and important.
Oh, okay.
Because I know they don't feel it from Ace.
Yeah, that's fair.
I do have something to say. Who would have followed Eerie?
Definitely
And me?
her knights. So I think...
Yeah.
Because we didn't really have them sorted per se. So I think Eerie's knights will be following her. Agmos definitely with Fawn.
Why Agmos definitely? Oh, well, whatever. Wouldn't Agmos also recognize this place?
That's why he's staying as far away from Eerie as possible.
Oh, okay. Does he, like, pin his ears or something?
Fawn could give me an insight because she's closest.
I do think that she would, but Mr. Pretty would clock it first.
Agmos actually has remorse on his face. Guilt.
Oh.
The fact that he knows what he did and how bad it was. You're going with Frasier. There you go.
Yeah, thank you. I think Lotto has a hard time choosing, and he ends up splitting the party to try to get at least as most people as he can in his protection.
Yeah. Question.
Answer.
This creature isn't natural here, right?
It's not a natural Shadowfell creature, no.
Okay.
Would you like to give me any check to identify it?
What do you mean, any check?
Any check you feel comfortable with.
Insight.
Like,
Yeah. You can tell by inciting it that it recognizes you. It is
oh my
in
god.
pain and it is scared. But it recognizes Eerie.
I'll take a step closer. Does it, like, do anything?
It'll have an arm out and it'll pat the counter and you recognize that that was one way the butcher greeted you every time you walked into the store.
Oh my god. They all became shadow creatures. I did hear her. I did hear her.
But they're dead. They were all dead before. I'm gonna look for the burial plot. Like, they wouldn't have been anywhere, like, short of outside of their...
The graves have been dug up.
I frantically just look and then stare. I imagine all the holy symbols and everything that I gave them so then they wouldn't have this happen are gone.
They're still there, sitting in place.
I mean, they weren't the best graves. They were probably shallow because she had to make hundreds of them. She'll walk into it, grab all of the stuff out of it. What?
She knows you're going
Sorry,
through an
she started
emotional time
chatting
right
at
now.
Jesus. Hi, dear. Like, not full, like, hicking, sobbing, crying, but just tears falling down, and starts walking to the butcher.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Does Lotto see the monster?
Yeah, it is like revealed as soon as it sees Eerie, it's revealed itself from the shadows. Like everyone like behind Eerie is pretty much like weaponed out, on guard, like ready if this thing moves the wrong way.
So it does appear to be a monster. It doesn't appear to be anything else with his...
It is a monstrosity.
Like he doesn't see what he used to be.
Correct. There's nothing that used to be there.
Great.
Right,
Cool.
that anyone else could see.
Understood.
I think
Lotto does. That was why I asked, yeah.
Yeah, the deer has true sight. The deer can Jacob.
The deer has true sight and blind sight and tremor sense.
Bro.
The deer can see all.
But I do think he did notice that Eerie was just more on guard, but not necessarily because of fear, but because of sadness. And then everybody else ready to attack. I think he's like, no, he just weaves through and just goes up to her and just nuzzles his nose into her arm.
He doesn't, like... The butcher doesn't, like, shy away or anything from her bringing these items, right?
No.
Okay, cool. She'll go... Like, he's at a counter, right?
Like, he's standing behind his counter still.
He's standing behind his counter?
Yeah.
Cool. Eerie will walk up directly...
Like he never left.
Yeah, to the counter and put the symbols on the counter and slide them to him and shakily go, special delivery. Straight from the king and queen themselves.
It'll stare down at the items that Eerie presented and then look to Eerie. And the noise it makes is just like these like faint draconic whispers that you understand as thank you and have a good day.
Does it seem like these will put him to rest?
You can give me a quick religion check.
Religion. 19.
God damn. High rolls today, huh?
Yeah. I'm home.
Yeah, I'm home. He's still... It doesn't seem like it'll be putting him to rest, but he's not going to be hostile. He's still bound to this world, not by his own will.
Okay, but he's not going to try to attack us.
Correct.
think... Yeah, no, she has to do it. I think it's part of her oath. Yeah. Yuri's gonna wordlessly go to, like, she'll glance at Esther, but not with, like, recognition. And walk to the next gravesite, collect the items, to find the next person.
Cool. I'm gonna let you keep your nat 20 perception. I'm just gonna reveal the rest of them on the map.
Yeah, if I'm gonna... Yeah.
I think... Well, seeing Fawn, I'll probably go to the one that's closest to Fawn. And
While that was happening, though, Fawn does go up to Agmos and grab his hand and just squeeze it.
Cool, that's a D4.
I'll be over here. Tell me when you're done with that part.
He's not going to, like, say anything. He's going to, like, perk his ears up and just look at Fawn. And why are you squeezing my hand? Don't tell me you're scared in this place.
She just smiles and nods and says, terrified.
What the fuck, man?
Hi.
That's a
What
2.
are you doing? You being so chittery and chattery.
I'm pretty sure your base deception's higher than a 7.
Jesus Christ, it's a gnat.
I didn't mean to roll with an advantage,
It's
but
still the first one, yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
What's wrong, baby?
Roll nat 20 today, aren't we?
It's happening now, not when battle.
Yeah,
Just
I
you
know.
wait.
After Fawn, like, cheers Agmos up a little bit or gets him to not look so down, she can walk into this building and it looks like it was split in half, char marks down where the floor and the ceiling would have connected. I think that's
let
when
me know
Yuri
when I
starts
get-
walking up.
Yeah. I think noticing that Fawn is in there and realizing that they're scared, she's gonna go into a straight run.
I think Fawn looks up. Oh, she's not actually scared at all. She's not scared a single bit.
I know Fawn's not scared, but the
Oh.
creatures are scared.
Oh, I think Fawn is looking up, and as, like, Eerie is walking up, she watches Fawn curtsy to it. Hello.
It's gonna be like crawled up into the darkest part of the ceiling, and he's just staring directly at Fawn. Like, it looks poised to attack because it doesn't recognize what Fawn is or who Fawn is.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Fawn is going to get down as to make herself as small as she can, and then she's going to clear her throat. Is speaking Draconic. It's okay. You don't have to be scared of me.
Give me a persuasion check.
Because I'm not inside yet, because I'm trying to find the grave, grabbing the stuff.
Ooh, rolling bad there, but 16 still ain't horrible.
That's not horrible.
I'm just lucky I have a plus 11.
As a side note, you could have also just turned into a the Shadow Fae yourself.
I genuinely was thinking about her growing her nails out so it looked like she had her shadow claws, but I was like, I don't know if that would startle them into attacking if it looked like I was getting more defensive. So that's why I was holding off. I was like, I don't want to provoke just yet.
Cool. You persuade this thing that you're not a threat, while Eerie grabs from the grave a lockbox full of knitting needles and balls of yarn. Remembering that this is the house of an old grandma who would always watch people come in and out of town.
I think Fawn will then, like, once things have settled, grow out her claws and point to theirs and then show that they're kind of similar and smile.
It'll slowly climb down from the ceiling. And it'll just, like, approach Fawn and, like, trying to make itself as tall as Fawn. And it realizes it doesn't see itself as a shadow creature.
I think Fawn will intentionally crouch herself to make them eye level. Or tippy-toe a little bit to make them eye level if need be.
Sorry, because we determined you had toes.
I think I don't want to startle them, and that would be one of my expended uses of turning into that shape. No, I don't think she would turn fully now. I do think that she is gonna take another step closer while holding out her hand to the creature.
I think I'll just move to be at the air quotes doorway, which is here.
Yeah, you can see it holding, like, the metal lockbox, and you see the shadow creature extend its hand out and place it on top of Fawn's hand.
Fawn will squeeze their hand lightly as she slowly gets closer to them and pulls them into a hug. I'm sorry. I don't know the last time you were hugged by somebody, but I hope this helps.
It'll slowly just embrace Fawn into a hug, and its draconic whispers come out from its mouth. I do not remember what had happened, but it's cold.
I think Fawn, with all of the fire in her being, gets as hot as she possibly can as she continues to hug this creature. I'm so sorry. I wish I could make you feel better.
While it's hugging Fawn, it'll see Eerie, and it'll say in, like, a more as joyful as it can get tone. There's the wonderful knight that would always come to visit me.
I think Fawn will slowly release and turn over her shoulder, and as soon as she sees Eerie, she smiles. She's gonna hold out her hand to Eerie.
Yeah, Eerie's still just got, like, tears streaming down her face, but she'll walk over.
Did you bring any fun textiles from the castle today?
I'm afraid they don't have any today. I did find your box, though.
The creature will take the box and just set it on like a half-burned rocking chair.
Textiles like fabric. Fawn whistles and Mr. Pretty comes over to her side and he hangs off of her. And I think she pokes the top of his head and both of his ears go down. And there's a slight click as he turns visible to this creature. And then he shakes his head and looks at Fawn and she says, "Hush." And then she unzips his fanny pack and begins to pull fabric out of fabric and ribbons and a bunch of different napkins she's taken from places and bows. And she's going to put them all over the counter and she's going to look up. "Will that suffice?"
I think Eerie just smiles.
That will. I can't wait to make some new socks for the knights today.
Fawn claps a little bit. "I'm sure they're going to enjoy them very much."
The creature will take the fabrics and textiles and go to the rocking chair. Then it'll sit down and start messing with the fabrics and textiles.
So she's settled, and her symbols happen to be within that.
Yeah. Agmos is watching from a part of the broken splintered wood, and he's just hugging himself and his ears are just pinned down.
Hey, is there a window anywhere on this side of the house?
Bitch,
Yeah,
it's
there is.
blown the fuck up. Oh, okay.
Yeah, on the side of the house there is definitely a glass sliding window that some of the glass is broken, the wood's rotting.
Fawn grabs Eerie and pulls her out here.
Eerie's gonna fight you.
No, it's not Misty Step, it's the other one. I
Action door?
clicked the wrong one. But
Yeah, it's fine.
but it is a willing creature, so you would have to be willing.
Eerie's not willing.
Fight, fight, fight.
So you just disappear?
Yes.
Okay. I'll pause at that, see that she's settled, and then just walk to the next house. I won't really acknowledge anybody else they're here, honestly. It'll just be her walking her normal route as if nothing actually happened, even though everything's destroyed. Where's the door to this house?
The door
Up here?
the door's actually on this side of the house.
Oh, okay. Walk over there, walk over here. Collect the grave remains.
Now it's up to you
Do
if
it
you want
again.
me to do every...
You don't have to do it for every single one, but that's what
Okay.
and she'll make kind remarks and notes and hello, name, and yada. And she'll do that to every single house, so if you want to make them...
Yeah. Each one that you go to seems like they're in pain, they're scared, but they're also unaware that anything has changed with them. The homes are destroyed. They remember the screams of Agmos's destruction, but they don't know what's happened to them. They think everything's
think
still normal.
Yeah, I think she'll end up over here by the end of it, and just sit there.
You sit in front of your mother and father's house.
Are their graves disturbed?
The graves are not disturbed.
I'm gonna roll a d4. I lay with their grave. And I'll just stay there.
I think.
So what are y'all bitches doing?
I was gonna say, I think everyone's gonna start spreading out, seeing what they can like help put back into place or try to fix for a path for everyone else. See if there's anything but the shadow creatures around. I think Esther will watch Eerie from the road, but just not approach yet, knowing that she's in a fragile state. What does Fawn do?
I think after Eerie doesn't go with her, like willingly, I think all she thinks is she has things that needs to get done. I don't think she takes it any other way other than things need to happen. And she goes and she sits on the stump and she just waits. She doesn't want to get in the way and she doesn't want to get in trouble. So I think she just sits down and waits. Close enough to see people still and watch over things, but she has eyes on people that are the important people right now. Also, people, her little minions are with the people that are important. Also, that she wants to keep her eyes on, so she's fine just sitting and being for a second.
Cool. Let me give a D4 for 2 people. Cool. All right. I think after a bit, Hester is going to walk over and sit down next to Eerie. And he'll just run a hand through her hair. I know this is hard. I'm sorry you have to go through this again.
She's just quietly crying at this point. She's not even going to try and talk. But it's clear she does appreciate him being there.
I never knew my parents, so I can't say I know exactly what you're going through. But I'm here for you. For as long as you want me to be here for you.
She'll reach over and just hold his hand.
And we'll kick the bastard's ass that did this to your people, that disturbed their sleep.
I think with that, she'll sit up very slowly and go, we all know who it is.
And we can break Agmos's nose afterwards, too.
He might have caused destruction, but he never meant for it. My people mistreated him too. I'm not saying it was fair. And trailing off with the fair, she'll like look around for him, not see him, and ask, where did he go?
He's off by himself. He didn't want to be near anyone. He seemed like he was really upset.
What's the giggle?
The giggle was that Sydney rolled a d4 and that was not gonna last for long.
Oh.
So, sorry.
You're fine.
Please continue. I didn't mean to interrupt. I apologize.
You're fine. You're fine. What was happening again?
Oh, he just said Agmos was alone. He seemed like he was upset.
Yeah. Yeah. I think she'll brush the dirt off of her, because I don't even think grass has even grown over these. Oh no, grass has grown over these.
Yeah. Grass has grown over them.
Yeah, grass and flowers, and like they're one with the dirt, aside from it being like weirdly misshaped. So she'll brush off the grass and sit up. Start sitting up. Quietly look for him where she is. Can she see him from here?
Yeah.
Like, emphasis on barely.
The whole last destroyed building you can see through.
Yeah. She's gonna stand up and offer her hand to Esther. Come on.
Esther slowly stands up, taking her hand and giving a little smile. We can make it through this. I promise. There's nothing that hasn't knocked us down fully yet, right?
I've been knocked down fully, I think, 3 times.
Consensually or non-consensually?
She'll smile. Non-consensually. You think I want to be fucked up by a not god woman thing? A man with an ego. Oh, I can't even remember the last one. Oh no, Nagmos himself.
I hope it's not in the way you're thinking.
Almost dying. She'll look back over at him.
Maybe? Maybe.
No. Yeah, just things killing me. No. Ew. She'll look around and then look back at Esther. Ew. No.
I just had to ask. Plus, it got your mind off of all the shitty stuff that's going on right now.
Yeah. She'll smile. She'll look at him and go, I actually had a girlfriend. And she'll just keep walking with him. She won't even explain that further.
I'm going to use the yes, no, die. Hold on. Okay. He's just going to yell out, and when was I going to be told about this?
He's being a drama queen?
Yeah, he rolled a 1. He rolled the 1.
Oh, like an outrage.
Yeah.
Yuri's gonna look dead at him and go, she's dead. She died with everyone else.
Esther just kind of looks down to his feet. I shouldn't have fucking said anything. Damn it.
And she was short. And she had pointed ears. And she'll playfully poke at his ears and go, and she wasn't draconic in the least.
Great, I've had competition.
Competition of a different elf.
He's gonna start following after Eerie.
Nah, bitch, he had my hand. He was with me the entire time.
Oh, well, I apologize. I didn't move his token.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, Fawn, what are you doing?
What you doing?
What you doing?
What you doing? How do?
Poyo, Poyo. Sydney's muted, Poyo.
Thank you so much. Sydney didn't know when she was talking that whole time.
You're welcome.
I forgot I did that. I did that to take a bong rip, and I didn't even do that. So this time, guess what, guys? Y'all don't get muted. Just get it full blast.
I'm fine with that.
That's fine. I'd prefer that.
We love those anxiety bong rips.
All right. So I think that Fawn, with the intention of sitting on the stump to watch people, notices Aglos that like it really didn't leave her vicinity for long. So I think she'll creep around the rock and then like go and sit down next to him. Or like if he's standing, she'll go and stand next to him. Whatever his situation is, she goes and copies.
He'll look to Fawn as he's like trying to keep a composure just by leaning against a rock, but obviously ears are down, tail is drooping, and he's upset. Is there something wrong?
Yeah, do you want to talk about it?
The emotions that I feel when walking around here about what I did? Not the slightest.
I mean, she reaches up and pokes one of his ears. It's taking a toll on you being here too. I mean, it's completely different. I get it.
My ears are just
But that
cold.
was a...
Do you need me?
You can always roll that nat 1. That makes me still win.
My insight is plus 11.
I know. That's why I said
have
that
to
nat
roll.
1. Yes!
Oh my-
Yes! The dice giveth, the dice taketh.
Hey, I love you. I'm actually burning my inspiration for that.
Damn. Okay. Fair point.
Thanks.
The dice really
We're not
wanted
doing
you.
this. We're not doing this soon. You called that too easily, and I said no thanks, fate. Carmen, I know it's you.
I know it's unfortunate and you're so comfy, but I got a piece so bad.
Oh my god, I need.
Okay, pee break. Go.
We need
go,
pee time.
Go.
Come
Go.
Oh my god, my bladder hurts.
It's okay, I know. Mama gotta pee. Mama gotta pee. Mama gotta go. Mama gotta go. Gotta go. Mama gotta go. I almost got the money, said no. Why'd you know? Mom's stepping. Mom's stepping. Stepping. Fuck you.
What'd I do this time?
You're a bastard.
I had to get an emotional pull from you. Wah, 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 wah.
Here we go. Hear that?
Yeah, I did. And so did the microphone.
It did it?
Yeah, so did the recording software.
Fuck off, no.
It did, because this is the mic sensitivity. Because it's hearing that.
Mm.
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why?
I love you.
I don't feel it right now. I feel death in my fucking lungs.
You done with your meatballs?
No, I'm still eating them.
Okay. Please sit me back.
No.
About to ask if you want snack, but you have meatballs.
If you got some of those nerd balls, I'd like some. Extra fill. Thank you.
Excuse me. Ma'am, I needed this. Thank you.
It is unfortunately the last of them.
That's fine.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh no, my father has discovered Facebook Reels.
Oh no.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello. Decided on second dinner and a watermelon. What did Sydney say?
Oh, nothing. I'm sorry. I think I sneezed.
Oh, bless you. I heard, I'm just like, what?
Yeah, that was it. I sneezed. Sorry, I was also trying to figure out what we were talking about.
Earlier or what?
No, just right now about what the noise was, and I was like, oh, it was probably me. I sneezed.
Oh. You're fine. Whenever y'all are good, I'm good. That nat 1 insight.
It wasn't great in that one
fixed
insight.
it. I fixed it.
By the way, it was still you talking when you had
Yeah,
the pee-pee.
It was my turn. I noticed that he's lying. I think Fawn's ears are gonna sag a little bit. You know, when you're ready to talk about things with someone.
I think he'll look around for a moment and then just stare at the floor. They're dead because of me, but you've known that. Now that I have a heart again, it's breaking.
But you didn't have your heart when you were... and she's gonna just glance around at all the destruction. So you can't really say that this was all you, right? Because if that's the case, all the evil that Petra's being forced to do... then it's her fault, right?
I wouldn't think that it would be your mother's fault that her magic is being twisted to bring them back.
And I don't think wanting to see your family again should put you in these circumstances. I think I would do anything to hug my dad again. Both of them.
You got more than 2 now, bitch.
No, she's got 2.
I
Are
accidentally.
your cats
Well, I
roaming?
shouldn't say accident. Yes, they are. You can hear their little pitter patters.
I heard them, yeah.
Yeah, they're
There's a
chasing
whole
each
ass
other.
galloping.
When I got up and I was
Baby,
cleaning up
what?
all my stuff, I gave them catnip treats.
Oh, okay. So they're hyped.
Oh, they enjoy playing hide and seek, and I know it's hide and seek because one of them will run off away really quickly, and the other one will hunt, and then they'll pounce on each other, and then they'll run away.
Why?
I'm so happy we're here. We came a long way to get here, man.
Why, babe?
They are both on the other ends of the table, trying to peek around the other side, looking at each other, looking for each other, and they're just missing each other every single time. The 2 of you occupy one brain. Samson attacked him, I'm sorry. That was funny.
So they're not living down the same brain allocation.
No, not a single bit. They were looking around the same, almost identically. Sorry.
You're good.
Excuse me.
Do you think your mother will be able to forgive themselves for all of this once they've regained consciousness?
I think that... I think she sits back and she pushes her head back into the rock.
Stop going to sleep, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I think so. Now, hear me out. In her case, it was, kind of like a kidnapping, I'm feeling like. Or more like a kidnapping of her senses. Stuff got in the way, so it was clouded, and now she's, well... She's gonna look down where her claws are still at, and she's gonna retract them back to her normal fingers, and then she's gonna just shrug. And it's partly my fault, but I don't think even that bit she would hold against me. So I don't think that what she was forced to do in this blind rage she'll hold against herself. And I do think that she'll never stop trying to correct it, though. Or make amends, or make peace, or find a way to give happiness back. But that's just because that's her heart. That's who she is. Everybody has a different way of coping.
A different way of coping. I really hope I turn that corner.
Yeah, I would say that by the time Fawn says that, Yuri and Esther are
Yeah, put me wherever. Put me wherever.
like within earshot.
He has given... Lotto has given everybody respectable space.
He's a very respectable man.
He is, and he's also trying to keep everybody in his fucking bubble.
Well, that's not working.
Anyways, he genuinely could care less. He has these 2 chuckle fucks, these 2 guys now, these 2 other bitches, and he is staring down this way, watching Frasier. Full alert. Mr. Pretty is the one that watches the other guys. Actually.
to do... Okay. I think Agmos is going to squeeze his arms tighter. Maybe there's a chance that I can do some good. Maybe.
I would say there is.
His ears will
Fawn
perk
is
up.
going to get startled a little bit. And I think she immediately rolls this way.
His ears will perk up, he'll
Tuck and
kind of
roll.
jump a little bit and just turn his head around the rock to stare at Eerie.
Fawn is
For-
already on the other side of the rock, beginning to slide around it.
For Ezekiel in plate armor, you're silenter than I would have expected.
Silenter's a new word.
Fawn literally jumps at running into Esther. Getting startled at him.
She's gonna walk around the rock, and before he can react, she's gonna pull him into a tight hug.
She's not holding a blade, is she?
I have no blade.
Fawn whispers, "Watch out!"
Agmos will slowly reciprocate the hug back. I'm sorry your people are unaware of what they've become now, and their graves desecrated.
I'm glad they're unaware. It'd be so much more painful if they knew what happened. But for them, it was like the last day again. And it is something I don't blame you for. Not anymore.
We have someone else to blame then, besides my regretful soul.
He's gonna look at the creatures and go, "You didn't resurrect them to get to me again."
Agmos will smile lightly. Even as a demon, I had one rule, and that was to not bring back the dead.
And you didn't desecrate their graves. Leave them confused and away from their gods.
No. I believe we should.
What the fuck? What, can you hear me chewing?
No. What?
Okay.
I read McFuckin, and I typed in McFuckin, and that was one of the things I got from McFuckin.
Damn.
I believe we should at least continue so that we don't waste any more time and more people fall to the similar fate as your people. Because You okay?
What happened?
Nothing. I definitely thought I was still muted. I was trying to add spells for Fawn right now while their conversation was happening, and I tried to drag a spell, and it said, "We're sorry, your character sheet does not support this," and it has parentheses 2024. I was like, sorry,
yeah,
please continue.
Yeah, that's
happening now.
They do that. They do that now, which sucks. I've had that running a couple of times.
Just had that angry moment. I'm sorry for interrupting. I didn't mean to with my dramatism.
You're perfectly fine.
Ooh, that was very loud.
I'm sure as the shadows spread from your land, they'll dig up other graves, and more people will be confused, or worse.
I know. But it would have hurt more to have killed them right now. And, like, he doesn't know where we are.
No.
And she'll gesture right over to the biggest house over here and go, "That's where my parents are. And this is my town."
Fawn fully stands up and tries to peek around and look at Eerie.
I know I wasted some time, but I needed a minute.
It's not a waste if you needed it.
Agmas will look down at his hands and just clench them. I'm sorry. From the bottom of my newly beating heart, I apologize.
She'll just hold his hands and cup them together in hers. I know.
He isn't lying, if that helps. Fawn digs one of her hooves in the ground.
I think the tail in between the legs is enough for me to tell. And she'll smile.
He'll smile back lightly. No, sorry, that's still Percy's body. He always had his tail between his legs.
Does that mean you're gonna get fucked in the ass too?
Never. I'm a power top, not a power bottom.
Are you sure about that? Because you're walking around a power bottom body. She'll give him a hard, like, gentle pat.
He's gonna try to shove her. Yeah, he's gonna try to shove her.
Athletics, you say?
Goddamn. Goddamn!
Can I turn him around and then hug him tight?
Yeah, you can.
And then lift him up, like you do, like you would a toddler trying to run.
I think Fawn just tilts her head at this.
What's his reaction?
He's got his eyes closed and he's just like, you can see his tail kind of wagging. Like he's enjoying being hugged. He's enjoying the happiness that he feels.
She'll put him down and let him go. And happily chuckle. So, not a power button. I can see that tail wagging. She'll quickly walk over to Esther and just grab his hand and look around to where everyone is scattered. And I think... Oh, that's a 1. I need to know that.
Oh, please continue. No, that was Sydney Fawn. That was Fawn deciding something just now in that moment. Sorry. Please continue.
Okay.
Cool.
That was not me deciding a reaction. That was her deciding something mentally.
Oh, okay.
You see, like, Fee is poking fun at Leo. Leo looks just like, he's like half annoyed.
He likes it. She's hot.
You actually see Freyja and Abaddon like sparring a little bit.
They're sparring? I was gonna see what Freyja and Abaddon...
Like, you see her like pointing a finger to his tail. Like, you can almost hear that she's mocking him for not using his tail as a weapon.
Ooh. What are the knights doing?
They're actually look like they're half interrogating Grelmore, as he just looks absolutely uncomfortable.
Ooh, that is so hard to pick. No, actually, it's not. I want to see what the fuck's going on with Grelmore.
Cool.
Oh, Mr. Pretty is crunching teeth.
Great.
Let me turn into
Eerie?
my gossip girl.
Is good. Can Eerie get advantage on this stealth roll? Because she knows every single good hiding spot in this entire village.
Yeah, you have advantage. Go for it.
Thank you. Advantage. Stealth. Nice.
That's such a great stealth roll.
Am I gonna clamber up and destroy it?
You're gonna like fly over on top of
I don't want to
here.
fly over.
Okay.
I don't want
What
to
do
fly.
you
I
wanna
want to walk with Esther, essentially just going like here.
Cool.
I shake the trees real bad.
You get here and like you lean like Esther go. He leans on the cart and it just like the wheel crunches down. It just makes like a like large snapping sound.
I'm gonna cover his mouth. I'm gonna cover my mouth, and then we walk like 2 steps over, and then just sit here. Like nothing happened.
You kind of cut into
That's
the
close enough to
conversation.
listen.
Yeah, you kind of cut into the conversation where Rose says, "You're a demigod, but you show no demigod attributes. You just have blood in a name that you don't even use. By all means, all demigods have latent powers connected to their parent, or donor parent in some cases. But what do you have, Grelmore? You just seem ashamed of what you are." That was not going to be Grelmore's icon. That was actually going to be someone else. Gofa.
Go fuck yourself.
God damn it, you got it. Grelmore's like back pressed up against like the what's left of the wooden structure here, arms crossed, head down. "I don't need to be lectured. I've already been lectured enough by your leader, or your newfound leader, and Abaddon. And I feel like I'm going to be lectured by everyone else until the end of time. So please, kindly take your people and fuck right off."
Ooh. Wrong answer, buddy.
Mr. Pretty has just a bowl full of teeth and he's munching.
Man's gonna get so fat off teeth. He's gonna run out of teeth.
It's the worst. He has real life drama right now happening. It's
He's got
great.
TV.
He misses the Fae. Drama happened every day.
He's like,
Okay,
oh my god, I'm so worried. Oh my god.
Constant drama.
He lived in Petra's court. Drama was every day.
He's so excited for that to come back.
He cannot
Rose
wait.
is going to like slam her hand into Grelmore's shoulder, pressing him against the building. "Either you fix your shit and make amends with your father, or stop following and go home, wherever that is now. Because you're going to be a
Oof.
detriment to our survival. And I think deep down you know that."
Do I really think he's a detriment? No. Well, I don't know.
Because as soon as we walked in the shadow, you were more scared about your survival than about protecting our backs. And that showed.
Ooh.
She'll pull her hand from him, and she'll just motion her head. "Let's go. He has much to think about."
Damn.
If one of them flies up, they are totally.
These two are gonna, like, fly over this way.
God bless. I'm not.
Scourge is gonna look back to Grelmore. Perhaps... She'll look down, then back to Grelmore. "Perhaps you need to figure out what it is you truly want in your life. Because if a battle is not what you want, then you won't have your heart into it. Or at least this world and its fate." She'll slide down and just casually walk across.
Can I bust out of these bushes?
Mr. Pretty actively looks back and forth and back and forth and back and forth as he's trying to figure out which one he's supposed to follow.
And then boosh.
As soon as he sees Eerie, he takes the fuck off on the other direction, knowing good and well he'll hear about this part later.
Like, not even full-on boosh, just like crickle, crackle, snap, and then sits on the edge of the fence here, the stone fence.
Growler doesn't even make any fucking kind of eye contact to her, nor does he even, like, look at her existence. His eyes are just fixated on the grass in front of him.
That's some nice grass, isn't it?
What do you want?
Do you like my home?
It's a mess.
I know. It always was. Just in a different way now. She'll stay sitting there. She's gonna give him some space.
Are you here to lecture me too? Or are you here to point and laugh?
I'm here to do neither.
And then what do you want?
To listen.
Why? I'll look up to Eerie. Why do you want to listen to me? Why do you even care?
She'll just smile with compassion. It's been clear she's been... Stop. And she'll breathe in and say, it's a knight's honor to listen to her people, and anyone that steps on her land is her people.
I'm just gonna roll a yes, no die. Just like no in between. Okay.
That's a 1.
No, that wasn't. That was a 20.
Oh. Shit.
You physically see Grelmar open his mouth to retaliate, but he closes it, just tightening his jaw. I'm not your people. I'm just here to help you. And then I can move on. Nothing more.
Oh, I wanna kill him! I wanna kill him!
Shit. He's a squire, right?
No.
No. What was
No.
he again?
He's the demigod of Tabane. He didn't
No,
he didn't join your
dummy. His boyfriend.
His boyfriend? Yeah, his boyfriend's a squire, yeah.
Yeah, okay. She'll kindly retort, you are marrying my squire one day, aren't you?
He doesn't have an interest.
Not right now.
Not ever.
Why not ever?
Because I've ruined that bridge by existing.
No, you haven't. Then it's not by existing.
Do you see him around me? Giving a damn?
Have you seen how much he sacrificed and done for you until now?
I've tried to.
Okay. What do you not see? Him by your side.
Why he doesn't understand how important trying to live up to my father's name is.
I never lived up to mine.
You aren't born from a god.
I'm born from a dragon.
That
That is
isn't
a god
remote.
here.
That's not remotely the same. You don't have the expectation every time you wear your holy symbol around your damn neck that someone's expecting something from you.
Uriel just smile. I have. She'll gesture to the creatures that they can see. And these are my people. Resurrected and taken from the graves I gave them. In forms they can't control. In cloudy minds they don't understand.
Rolling another one. Okay. His eyes burn with just anger, but you see him trying to keep a calm composure. After we do what we need to do here, I'm going to fuck off, and I will never see any of you again. And I'm
Why
sure
do you think
that'll...
that's better?
Because that'll satisfy the lot. That'll satisfy the world.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You know what? Yeah, no. She's gonna hang her head softly and shake it and look at him and go, what would your mother say?
Mentioning that, you can see visible tears in his eyes. Don't speak of her.
What would she say to Grandma?
God, you make me roll a lot of 120s. God damn, that's another 20. That's 3 in a row. This die right here. Grandma's gonna like lower
I was
his
muted,
head
but I
down.
laughed. Sorry.
You're fine. He's gonna lower his head down, just tears falling into the grass. I'm not anybody. I'm simply Grelmore. I'm not the son of Bane. I'm not a demigod. I have no responsibilities. I just exist for the moment, and I should enjoy the moment while I have that in mind.
Does he seem to let down his guard enough to, like, want to touch?
Like, he is not, like, tensed. He's, like, given up.
Okay. Like, whole ass, like, child given
Yeah.
up. Like, I can't, yeah. Ariel get down, and she'll walk over, and she'll hug him, putting, like, how tall is she to him?
You're taller.
Cool. Like, where he could,
Yeah.
air quotes, be the child in this case. She'll very gently, like, just put it into her stomach and hold him. And that is all that you are, girl. Not a son of Bane. Just you.
I am just Grelmore.
Why is that so hard?
Because no one just wanted me to be Grelmore, except for my mother.
What's his name again? The boyfriend?
Abaddon.
Even Abaddon wants you to be.
I didn't mean to click that.
Are you contemplating?
I am.
Okay.
I gotta roll another one. God, that's a 20 again.
Grumble won't be telling secrets.
Grumble just
Magic
not.
of the Shadowfell.
Yeah. I still believe I should leave. I also don't think Abaddon. I don't think he'll forgive me just yet.
Why not?
Because I've treated him like shit. I haven't paid that much attention to what he wants. I've just been so self-indulged in trying to live up to what Bane wants of me.
She's gonna chuckle softly. It's clearly not aimed at him, though, so it's not like laughing at him. And why would he matter?
Because his opinion had always mattered at one point. Now I believe it doesn't matter too much anymore.
Oh.
I don't think his opinion really ever mattered. It seemed like your mom had the right idea. Moms tend to be that way. She'll keep, like, the very gentle, like, petting of the head and the holding him close. Until he, like, pushes away or something.
He's not going to.
Okay.
So, as the DM, hi Sydney, it's 12:30, how do you feel?
Keep going!
Okay.
Okay.
You said to ask at 12:30.
Right.
Thank you. Touch base in an hour, please.
Will do, boss.
Yeah.
If y'all can make it another hour.
Oh, I just been looking at the clock, making sure I pay attention.
Buddy, I'm not even tired yet. I don't give a shit. I'm here with you. You are my drug.
You are my methamphetamine.
He's not gonna run away from me.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
You good. She'll continue with... Oh, I forgot his name again. Boyfriend.
Abaddon.
Abaddon. I think...
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna mute myself.
Girl! Why you blinking at me? No winking, just blinking?
Damn.
Okay.
Sydney. That's a lot of spells.
I would argue Abaddon stayed for the potential of seeing who you were. Knowing you're hurting, because you really aren't that good at hiding it. And wanting to see more. Not that I'm saying you're something that needs to be fixed. But,
Abaddon already had mentioned that he was going to fix the Bane out of me.
and she'll smile. And I think that's for the best. He will come around. Especially if you help by taking a few steps in the direction.
Right.
You don't need Bane's gifts to be a demigod.
Grimoire's gonna push Eerie back. And then he'll look to, like, the fence here. I don't need an audience to hear my troubled plights.
Eerie's gonna tilt her head. Like, clearly she didn't recognize it. She was just focused on helping him.
V's antlers are gonna, like, pop up over the fence. He was just getting to the good part.
Eerie will smile and then look back over him. Is he genuinely upset?
He's got, like, a half smile on his face.
Everybody loves a redemption arc.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Showing who you are helps. It really does.
He's just gonna pop his head up. I'm sorry. I will make sure that she doesn't get into any more trouble. And then you're just gonna hear, like, Fee struggling
Fee
against
running.
Leo.
Oh.
As you just hear, like, her trying to hit his armor with, like, her staff and weapons. And just mumbling, like, yelling of, like, Sylvan speak. Mostly
Save your
curse
fighting
words.
for real fighting. She'll call after them. The chuckle. Then check back in on Grom.
I'm rolling a d4. 1. He's gonna look to you and say very, like, plainly, if our roles would have been reversed, would you be the disappointing demigod that I am? Or would you still be the traumatic knight that you are, just with the mix of demigod?
Eerie will pause for a while. Like, oh, basically he's asking if she would do the same. Right?
Yeah.
I think she'll actually pause and look, like, over him back to this specific house. Truly. I don't know. I never really planned for any of it, truly. I just fit.
He'll nod before wiping his face with his arm. I'm going to finish picking the crops that are still here for supply.
It's the crops in this garden bed, right?
Yeah.
Are they overgrown, I imagine?
They are like huge heads of cabbage.
I can't believe that his cabbages are still here. She's going to smile and weed around in here for something and pull out, like, a grass of some kind and immediately hand it to Abaddon. Try it.
Grumor.
Shit. Grumor, try it.
I don't... No, I'm alright.
Is that or I put it in your mouth?
He's gonna try to run.
Is he?
Yep.
Like-
if you want to stop him,
Like
give me an
faux
athletics.
chase or real chase?
Real chase.
real shit. Where the fuck's he going?
Away from you.
Athletics? You
Yeah.
having him run in athletics?
No, in case you try to grab him.
Oh.
Ugh! That's still 14. You don't have advantage.
Yeah, I don't have advantage here. She's gonna glare at him and yell, "You suck." You suck at not trying things.
I think
You
you
should
warmed
look
him
over
up.
at Esther slowly. Comically so. What did Esther say?
I think you warmed him up.
I think I did. Just gonna walk over to the fence, lean over and offer the grass.
Are you gonna try it?
Oh, what is it? He'll take it.
Sweet weed. Not that kind of weed.
Right, not the one that you smoke because you're not holding a lighter to it. He'll take it and put it in his mouth.
When he chews on it, it's like, it's insanely bitter, but then it tastes like candy. Erie will do the same, making the same beginning face, but continuing to chew it.
Cool. I think Fawn is going over to Freyja and Abaddon, right?
Spar, 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 spar.
Lotto and Fawn have been having a little convo going on since they stepped away from Agmos and Erie and Esther. Sorry, I was rolling all those spells, not what was happening. I was accidentally clicking things because of
Oh, I
my
figured.
keyboard somehow.
You're fine,
It
Ross.
was the D4s that I was rolling. But I do think that they were headed in that direction, but now they've just parked it over here in this grassy area.
Okay. I think after a little bit longer, Freyja and Abaddon will part ways. She's gonna just adjust her armor from the few dents that she got that were inflicted on her from Abaddon's tail. And she'll smile and see Fawn. Are you having a good time just sitting in the grass?
She looks up to her and nods. As she closes her eyes again and just stretches her fingers out in the grass. Lotto just looks at Fawn and then looks up at Freyja. And then he looks over to the path where there's little black burn-marked hoof prints in it, leading up to where Fawn has plopped onto the ground. My feet needed to cool off.
Freyja will sit next to Fawn, bring Mushy out of her chest plate and set him in front of them. It's sad that this is what happened to Erie's place.
She sits up a little bit, like on her elbows. I didn't think that. I didn't think that coming back was going to be this hard for her. I mean, I knew it was going to be hard, but I didn't think that they were going to still be here. That's the...
Why aren't they dead?
Fawn she plops back down. I know that sounds stupid. But if it was just empty, I feel like it would have been easier on her.
No, whatever brought them back wanted to use them, or thought that this would be the start of whatever they were planning.
Ambitious, done. Thought.
She's gonna slowly lean her head onto Fawn's shoulder. I still feel bad that you pretty much ended up like one of them for a moment because of what I did with Mushy.
I ended up I'm so sorry. I started talking, and then my cat jumped into my lap, and then he got my nails into my thigh, and now I'm
Baby, you're good. We understand the pain. We have cats.
I went silent. That rarely happens. I gotta go. I think I think his nails were in my skin at that moment.
I'd imagine so. Shit fucking hurts.
I think I just tinkled myself just a wee bit.
Oh,
I'm being dramatic. I really didn't, but he scared me so bad, and it hurt so bad.
I was about to retort just like a pregnant woman that you'll never be.
Nope, hard hands. Are my cats the ones that accidentally hurt me into the point of me
Great.
losing point? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Fine. What I've seen on it's mostly on. You know how they do the ultrasound photos, but just putting a picture of your cat in it.
My babies.
Yeah. Like the actual ultrasound photo, perfect, like with fetus and all, and then you replace that with the cat.
I found a baby Samuel. I went and stalked his previous mama's Facebook. I think I told you all this.
Aww.
Did I share?
No.
We also don't have Facebook, so you can't really just send us the link to the Facebook.
Yeah, it sounds cute as shit, but it's okay. We need to try and focus.
Yeah.
And even then, with the focus, I gotta BRB.
Oh. Good pace, girl.
How are you doing, friend?
Doing okay. I really... Oh, is she gone?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pee.
Okay, have fun.
Thanks. Oh, almost fell.
Cindy went pee.
Okay.
Oh.
But it was so good.
What was?
Pasta.
Pasta.
The pasta abilities.
Peter Bills.
It was so texture. It was. Proud. Baby, you're fine. Hello, Sydney.
Hello.
Hello.
She did go pee. Oh. That scared me. I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared.
Good.
Never be prepared. Never prepared. So what are you doing? What you doing?
I am not gonna lie to you. After my cat dug into my thigh and I just wanted to check on it and I got. I do not remember what she said last and what I was saying.
No.
Head on Fawn's shoulder.
Yeah.
And she said, fuck, now I forgot. God damn it.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Perfectly
What do you
fine.
want?
I think she...
Herman, you're fucking with the timeline. Sorry.
Fuck with the timeline, Herman.
Damn
Okay,
it,
I think I
Hermes.
figured it out.
Scoot. Scoot. Scoot.
She asked how Fawn was holding up with everything. And that she's sorry that she turned...
Oh, she turned her into one.
Yeah.
Fawn turns slightly to peer at Frasier, and she giggles. Oh, I'm pretty confident it's because I drank the goo.
What?
It had nothing to do with you throwing mushy. I turned into that because I drank the goo.
The goo? What is the goo?
I don't know what goo you're talking about, but it was still my
She-
fault.
She turns and she looks around for Mr. Pretty, and then she shrugs and she says, I can show you later.
Ate this weird thick tar that totally wasn't natural.
I don't have my things. I'm not responsible for them, so.
I would still do feel bad that it had happened.
Mushy looks between the two of them and he's going to clear his throat and say, You both know I'm right here, right? Hey, Frasier?
Hi.
Hey, Frasier?
My mom's.
I can't get stepped on anymore.
Oh, that's a horrible image that's in my head.
Frasier looks to Mushy and just gives like a half smile.
So, like, go on. Give me a little squeeze. He wiggles down in her hand. Go on.
Why is it turning
Just
into
not
an
your
innuendo?
mouth. Just not your mouth. I can't do that one. And teeth, no thanks. Not a bit. But your hands, I can do that. Let's go. Come on. Squish me. He wiggles and he tries to make himself as small as he can.
Touch me. Touch me harder.
Frasier's gonna start using Mushy as like a stress ball and just squeeze, unsqueeze, squeeze, unsqueeze.
I think he just starts maniacally laughing. Unsquishable mushroom. This is great. I don't feel a thing. I mean, maybe I'm starting to feel a little thing. Hey, when your eyes shrink and grow and get sideways sometimes like this is weird. Anybody else get a headache? He passes out.
Jesus. Sir.
Fawn just giggles. I don't think you have anything to be sorry for. Truly.
I don't think I ever want to see you look like that again.
What do I need to do if Fawn does something but tries to make it not noticeable?
Stealth?
Oh,
Or sleight of
because my girl's good at that. Oh, it's not. It's with her eyes
Yeah.
in particular.
Yeah,
She's
stealth.
looking somewhere. Fuck me, Sydney. Why play devil on the shoulder? Oh, I'm not mushy.
It's.
I mean,
you still,
that's-
you still got it.
That is still fun sheet. For those playing at home.
Fish doesn't notice.
Performance?
Oh, I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong fucking button. Thank you for pointing that out.
I have to. If I did it to myself, I have to you. I didn't mean to make it
Jesus.
worse. I didn't mean to make it worse.
Well, yeah, it is worse, but
For those of you playing at home. Actually, no, Mushy's passed out. I did just say that. My bad, pimp. Sorry, Frasier, took away your help. For those playing at home, Fawn does glance where the black footprints were, where flowers have now grown over them by this point. And then back to Frasier, and she shrugs. If it happens again, though, I promise I'll come back. It's still me.
We're happy now. Okay.
I would not want to even see that chance be taken. Because there's not a guarantee you'll come back as you.
Who the fuck else would she be? Kamala Harris? She said. You're right. That is a thing that we.
What, this is not enough for you now? I got all comfy and it's not enough for you now?
Are you yelling at your cat?
Ma'am!
Never enough.
Yeah, yelling at her cat.
Are you clawing at my chair?
My eyeball.
Ma'am.
I think Fawn is going to smile and then just turn in a way to hug her and pull her in as they fall to the grass.
Fraser will smile
I'll always
and
come
just
back.
lay with her. The other people didn't, so I don't want to take the chance that you won't.
She pushes herself up to look down at Frasier and says, I've traveled across a couple planes now. Do you know that?
Well, so have I then, I guess.
She smiles.
Baby.
And you know the one thing I haven't
Even-
done?
Killed a man.
She's going to press herself up and kiss Fawn.
Kissed a woman. fall in love.
I rolled for that, by the way.
I think her
I
tail
am
just starts
touching
wagging.
you. I am touching you. You. You I touch.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I just loved the supersonic voice of the cat. That's my favorite.
The what?
I'm touching you!
Oh.
That was my favorite.
Clip it.
I feel like I got in trouble, so I'm trying to refrain from saying things.
In trouble for what?
For my comments as well, which I do apologize for.
Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Is your tail wagging because you're happy that I did that? Or is it because that's what you were waiting for?
Lady put lips on lips.
I think Fawn. Just like, oh, hello, screen gone black. We're back. I think Fawn, just like Sydney, forgets what she was gonna say completely. Frasier distracts her beyond that point. And then she tilts her head and then she looks back at her ass and she's like, fuck. Betrays me every time. And she goes and pulls her cloak down so it covers it a little bit more. But the answer was happy, I guess. Since you noticed.
Notices your bulge. I am the cursed internet.
Damn, I just realized how big these fucking monsters were. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, they take up
they're
like this much
big.
space.
Jesus! It covers the three of us. Well, I mean, Mushy's technically not even. Anyways.
It's not even a square. He's like...
He's not even there. He's in Frasia's square. If Frasier... Oh my god! Oh my god!
Did you just qualify a bean?
Oh my...
My screen was wet. Give me a minute, give me a minute, give me a minute, give me a minute. Oh my god!
Yeah, Roll20 added that in the jump gate update to where I can make him smaller than the grade.
We are gonna lose him so fast. We can't do that.
No, we just add the health bar to him, and that's how you find him.
Jesus, massive health bar.
And Mushy
Tiny
here.
ass picture. Yeah.
I like the colors getting smaller.
There now, you can fully see him.
Oh my god. His death counter would be just as big as him.
I love him. Oh my god. I keep forgetting that Mr. Pretty is technically bigger than Mushy. I keep forgetting it.
I kind of usually think they're about the same size. I don't know
Mr.
why.
Pretty can technically fly with Mushy in his hands, but nothing bigger than Mushy. Mushy is literally his capacity that he can carry with his wings.
Wow.
I think she'll lean back into Frasier. How long were you waiting to do that? Just curious.
Since you watched me take a bath.
Nice.
Fawn nods and she turns away and she's like, yep, sorry, yeah, sorry about that.
I didn't mean to see.
I think Lotto looks at the two of them, shakes his head, and he walks away. He keeps them just in range. He's like, I will barely.
Oh, goodness. Oh,
He will go interrupt him. That keeps them.
I think
We'll go apparate him an apple.
Freyja is going to just keep littering Fawn with kisses. Just to get her to stop talking.
Fawn stays there. Please go to something else.
Smotchy town.
Whatever she had cast. Okay, she was using her. I do need to specify this because this is a Fae thing, and I'm sorry, it's one of her face features. She did just recently cast a plant growth spell. It was one of her spells that I cast to cover up her hooves starting to go shadow again and burning the foliage.
Oh, baby got
Um,
zoomies.
So everything in the area is just going to multiply with flowers for as long as they're there. So please continue elsewhere and we'll see how many flowers pop up.
Cool. Does Eerie and Esther do anything else besides just kind of chill there? Because if nothing else happens,
Oh.
I'm going to say you all will regather and proceed.
I think we regather, and the moment I get close enough to him, I'm going.
Cut out.
Grass, mouth, Grelmore happening.
Okay.
Like, she's gonna let it go, air quotes, until, like, they all together. And then she's gonna, like, noogie him in. Like an older sibling.
Great. So, you all will
Will the
regroup.
DO allow it?
Yeah, that's fine. And I'm not going to have you roll
Yeah.
anything, too. He's not expecting it. So
Fuck yeah.
you all regroup together. Fawn's, like, cheeks and forehead is just littered with kisses.
Like makeup style?
Freyja has, like, I
A
would
lip
say
tint or something?
yeah, she does have like a lip tint. She does keep herself well kept, even as like as well as she can. And you all gather together, proceeding out of the small village and deeper into the Shadowfell.
What does Grelmore think?
Sweet Wade.
Waiting.
Sweet weed.
Oh, sweet wait.
Wade.
I thought you said wait.
No. What does Grelmore think of the sweet weed?
He
They
spits
shove
it
it into
out.
his mouth.
He spits it out.
He spit. He doesn't even chew it long enough?
No, he does not like sweets. He's a
So
he's
he
a bitter
liked
guy.
the bitter part of it.
He's a bitter guy.
So he liked the bitter part. He's like, oh god, it's sweet. Bleh.
Yeah, yeah.
And Eerie's gonna be hurt personally. I'm like, how dare you? More for me then. She'll like rip off a piece of it and walk away. Oh, she'll obviously give some to the boyfriend.
I have it on.
Abaddon. Does Abaddon like it?
Yeah, Abaddon takes it. He's familiar with it.
It's like, oh, fuck yeah. And it's like, yeah.
The good shit.
Yeah, it's a good shit. I'm gonna playfully gesture over who is not very boyfriend at the... He only liked... like children.
Pass it around.
Yeah, I'll pass it around. I think it's a good bonding experience. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. We'll wait for Cindy to get back to see how she's feeling.
I forgot Sydney left.
She went to go get her chocolate.
Right.
I am 2 more minutes away
From
shoving my cat back from where it came from.
Jesus.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. He just kept making a mess of things. And we were trying so hard to teach him to stay, like, out of the cabinets where his cat food is.
Girl, you don't teach them. You just barricade.
We've been trying, but Lee and I are tired of looking at hair ties, and now they know that they can break them eventually if both of them go at a hair tie, and then they can get to their food. And so they've gotten into their food while we've been at work, and we've literally had nothing. Anyways, we've now put locks on them, and we've, like, barricaded it even more. And we're waiting to see how long it takes them to figure this out.
You want a giant plastic tub for cat food?
Oh my, we have some, but we have so much from what you guys gave us left that we had one more bag left in a Ziploc bag, and that's it. And I keep getting into it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. I'm not complaining because it's been nice not having to buy cat food for a minute.
Hey girl, you want more?
I'll see you in July.
Cool.
Cool. How do you feel, by the way, Sydney?
Who's Sydney?
You,
I am
Sydney.
fun.
How are
I'm
you
fun.
feeling?
She's fun.
Okay, do you want to continue, or are you getting EP?
Oh my god, I just found my Orbeez.
Okay, well, that explains it.
Oh my word.
I guess we're continuing. I guess Sydney has ADHD strength.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. I remember filling my parents' bathtub up with these.
Never had them.
With
Probably would have
Orbeez?
eaten them.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I never had Orbeez either.
Probably would have
Okay.
eaten mine.
I think my... They're these... Hold on.
I know what they
I know
are.
what Orbeez are. I've never had them.
No.
Yeah, we just never had
They're
them.
not actually Orbeez. Hold on.
Are they the things that you put in plants?
No. Look, I just sent it both to you Snapchat.
I would have probably eaten them.
They are Orbeez, but they're the knockoff Orbeez.
Brain bows.
And they're
Are
10
they
times
the massive
better.
ones?
Yes.
Oh my god, they're the massive Orbeez?
Yeah, here. Hold on. I'll actually take a step of the pictures of this one.
It like the stupid like 1-inch size or not?
You can be as small as a tiny marble to as big as maybe a golf ball, maybe a little bit bigger tennis ball, maybe.
Dear God.
Here, you both are about to hear me say those exact same words again in that next video that you get.
Whip.
That's about to be weird if I hear that.
I think there's a unicorn. I want 3. Only 3.
You're not allowed to have any.
Sad.
Womp womp.
I want to set up my. Did I get rid of my mini fish
Sydney,
tank?
if you fucking bring one up in July, we're having issues. We're having issues, brother.
Do I
Hey.
still have my... Did I get rid of
Hey,
my
guys.
this time?
Hey,
Hi,
guys.
Hi, guy.
This now means y'all will see me in less than a month.
Hey,
I know,
hey,
right?
Sydney. Aren't you fucking excited about that?
How wild is that?
You know-
Insanely
you know what
so,
we're gonna
because
be
I don't
doing in
think
less
we've
than a
made
month?
a back-to-back trip like that.
Uh-uh.
We're gonna be floating in person in less than a month.
Ah!
I'm gonna
exciting.
scream. We can actually have...
You're going to be a
Entire weekend
gecko
of
and a
just
whole
D&D.
glass of water.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Could we actually D&D in a car?
Actually, yeah, if we're not doing any combat, we can do an entire, like, verbal session in a car.
Bitch, it's 4 hours!
Jesus Christ.
That's fine. I have no opposition to it. There's an actual part where you will be on your ass doing nothing.
Oh, as Clementine?
It'll be great icebreaker to get back into
I
our
get to-
characters.
Be my nervous asthma boy.
Yeah.
I'm water.
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm
blah,
not
blah.
really a nervous asthma boy, but I really am a nervous asthma boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think after... sir, after that last no, Frasia's with me. Sorry.
Okay, fine.
Thank
I
you.
will...
I'll move Mr. Pretty. He's not here. He's watching somebody. I just haven't decided who he's watching. Actually, Mr. Pretty decided who he was watching a while ago, so he's gonna keep... Just gonna keep him there. Nature's Ninja. I'm gonna throw up Lotto's shield if that's okay with you.
You just want me to grab him from the other map?
No, I can do it really quick. I know it's 30 feet.
Okie dokie.
And I'm keeping it yellow.
Cool. You all walk deeper into the Shadowfell as you come across the ruins of the Sage. And what Eerie remembers is the Sage is buried underground. You just don't know
Oh,
how to
God.
get in.
I don't know how to get in. Shit. I'm gonna steppity stare and go, shit.
Fawn's gonna tilt her head down the way. We're stopping?
Well, they're buried?
Fawn will squeeze Frasia's hand before quickly walking up front. Oops, sorry, Esther.
Not dead buried, but underground.
Do we need something to burrow?
Is there anything that I got? Is there anything I can do to figure
Perception.
this out?
Bruh, perception or history, one of the two.
Herman, I don't have another one to throw at you. Why did I talk at you like Fawn? Get down.
19.
Go away. I'll have another one. I don't know what you're doing with all the other ones. I'm throwing at you. Sorry. He doesn't understand me.
He just doesn't. He wants to understand, but he doesn't care.
Yeah. Like boys do.
Also, to both Tori and Sydney, this is the map you fought Drogoff's army at. In the
Yeah,
Moon Oven.
I felt like this was very familiar. I was like, people have died in this lake. I was just like, I remember nightmares happening over here.
Yeah, this is where we almost killed
I think-
Kaylee's like bring-in character.
Yeah, I also think that we killed, wasn't it the Butcher's sister here? Or
No, you killed
was it the
Drogoff here.
Butcher? Oh, no, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, she fled like a bitch.
She did.
Yeah.
It was in a portal over here by this tree-ish area, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was why I remembered her over here. Okay. Anyways, no, it's not this character.
Eerie, with your 19 perception, you can remember that this, I'm going to use this big building.
Mm-hmm.
It's gotta be within here.
Okay. I'm gonna, like, not finger guns, but just point over there and go, somewhere in what's left of the building.
So we just dig there, right?
Fawn's gonna start walking.
Well, I suppose so. At least it's sand. Start walking over.
Fawn will look before Eerie gets closer. She'll hold her finger up to stop her before she gets into that circle.
Okay.
Please hold on one second. I don't want to accidentally hurt you.
Okay.
She's gonna look down and like around herself, and please give me a second as I'm fighting off my cat because he wants my chocolate and you can't have it.
Give me chocolate, mother. Give me chocolate, mother.
No, he really wants the wrapper that my chocolate is coming from.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to find the spell. I have something that moves the earth. I think it's called Move Earth, but I'm just making sure.
Mold Earth.
I think that's what it's called. No, it's called Move Earth. Give me a son of a bitch. I'm so sorry. Please give me a second. Roll20 just crashed on me.
You're fine.
Okay, you're fine.
This was actually one of Fawn's new spells she took. Choose an area of terrain no larger than 40 feet. On a side within range. You can reshape the dirt, sand, or clay in this area in any manner of your choosing. You can raise or lower the area's elevation, create or fill in a trench, erect or flatten a wall, or form a pillar, so on and so forth. The extended of or any such changes can't exceed half the area's largest dimension. So if you affect blah 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 blah. Basically, I can't make it, like, since it's 40 feet square, I can't go 80 feet down. I have to be like, dig a trench up to 20 feet deep, and so on. It takes 10 minutes for these changes to be completed.
Spiral staircase?
Yeah, that was my idea.
Big
She
slip and slide?
wants to shape the earth that's already here. She doesn't exactly want to change it as much as she wants to ask the earth to let them through by casting this spell.
Okay. The earth will shift around Fawn, and it'll create a nice, I would say, an earth escalator. We'll go with that. A nice earth escalator.
Well, Fawn is going to step back quickly as things begin, ending up on the opposite wall. She'll like dust off her hands and look up at Eerie and say,
Okay. Come on, we're ready now.
Like, do we, is it, I want to look down this spiral staircase. Is it it? Is this it?
Yeah. It full on escalator down.
Fawn gestures down and says,
Ta-da! I made it. Isn't it great? Well, technically the Earth made it. I asked her for permission.
You never fail to amaze me.
her eyes sparkle, and you swear they do.
Come on, let's go.
Fawn's gonna whistle.
Everybody, let's go.
Fawn feels like out in the ether. Roy just pokes his head up.
She whistles.
Head stuck in something, licks nose,
Huh?
touches on something.
I was summoned.
I heard her.
My My life partner needs me. Jumps off flying castle.
No,
Jesus fucking
the
Christ.
biggest cliff ever.
The last cliff.
The last cliff
He dies
ever.
off screen. Just full on off screen death.
Yeah, just bang, bang, bong, and then tumble, Peter Riff.
You all take the escalator down into this Shadowfell temple filled
It's
with
a bitch I see!
filled with plum blossom trees and a floating gate at the far end. Standing
there's
there
no
waiting for
sage in
you is the bitch. That ends our
The
session.
bitch.